Hey everybody, John with Souffront Construction and Engineering, and today I'm going to be answering some Q&A related to building recertification projects from inspection to engineering and actual construction execution. So follow along, we're going to have some great Q&A, and it starts now.
John, can you describe your experience with building recertification projects, especially relating to the structural or electrical repairs?
Yes, sir. So we started doing building recertification inspections about 12 years ago. I remember my first inspection. It was a fourplex. A mutual friend gave us the opportunity to do this inspection. I was right out of, and I had just graduated engineering school. It was fresh off the college campus, and I get this call. I show up on site. I'm removing my first electrical panel cover. I'm inside a resident. I'm inside the unit of a resident, and then obviously, it was my first time experiencing residents kind of asking technical questions while in the motion of the inspection, and that was a little bit like nerve-wracking because as I'm there. I'm freshly trained out of engineering school, so I'm putting a lot of these problem-solving skills into play. But now with the pressure of residents saying, "Hey, did I pass? Hey, did I fail? What's the status? Do I have to move out?" So they would put me in a position where it was like I was the judge of whether they stayed or they didn't stay. So it was very stressful. As a licensed engineering company, you have to be very careful on what you judge or how you draw up your conclusion in the inspection or in the post-inspection phase based on what you see, because it could essentially be harming to whoever owns or lives in that property. But fast forwarding to today, we've been doing these inspections for 12 years, structural and electrical, now thermographic, illumination. We've gathered a lot of experience on the electrical and the structural components of this building recertification inspection.
What type of buildings have you worked with on recertification repair projects?
So we've done many types of buildings. We've done low-rise apartment buildings, mid-rise, high-rise, threshold, non-threshold, apartment complex, office style complex, flex spaces, standalone warehouses, congregations, just every type of building you can imagine, industrial. We've seen it all at this point. Plants, fuel stations, anything that you can imagine, we've either seen it, inspected it, or worked with somebody that has.
What type of different ownership structures has this involved?
So we work a lot with property managers that represent homeowner associations. We also work a lot with CREs, which are commercial real estate investors, or CRI, commercial real estate investors that own portfolios of properties, commercial properties to be exact, multifamily. We also have, the typical standalone owner who owns one or two multifamilies or quadplex, and they just obviously they need to get these inspections done because of the municipality and the requirements out there. So many different types of properties, from threshold to non-threshold properties.
What is your process for ensuring all repairs meet local building codes and recertification program requirements?
So we have a progress quality control inspection that we do weekly to all our projects, to all our active projects, and we make sure that we adhere to the building code or to the construction plans that we have at hand. A lot of times we do the inspection and somebody else does the engineering plan, and then we come back and do the quality control inspections as the construction is being done. So we have these weekly progress quality control inspections, and that helps keep the project on time and on budget. I would say 95% of the time. Obviously, there's going to be situations where it varies, but most of the times, those quality control inspections help a lot.
Can you expound on those, how you manage those multiple projects or sites at the same time, particularly in that deadline-driven environment?
So a lot of people don't know, but in the university, when I was back in college, I was in the Air Force ROTC, and one of the things that I took away from Detachment 155 out of University of Miami was using the chain of command. And we have our lead foreman on the job. We have then our construction manager, then our project manager, and then obviously our director of operations, and then it's me. So that system, we've created it, we've polished it so it could be efficient in the communication so that everything goes up the ladder and the problems are being solved as they go up. Obviously, if it's a very big problem, it goes all the way up to the chain. If it's smaller task-driven issues, they get solved within the proper chain of command and leadership. So that allows us to be able to be in multiple locations at the same time without sacrificing quality and workmanship. So it's worked very efficiently, and it's helped us out with growth at the same time, the chain of command.
And do you provide periodic progress reports? And if so, do you include a photographic record of it?
So we do weekly progress reports on all our projects, on all our active projects, weekly progress reports. We send it off to our client so they can see a photo report of what's been completed that week, what's to come in the next week, and what our percentage of completion is as of the time we send that report. And we always include a photo log of before and after on all of our projects that we're on and we're working on.
That's great to hear, John. I'm sure that's a job well done.
It is.
Thank you.
Thank you.